My name is Matitiahu Teni, and I'm a student here at WSU. I'm a senior. I work at Bob's Corner Market. I work for work in Cable 8. I do KUGR. I've worked for the Springfield Drifters, the WC Fish Sticks. I've been a writer for the Field Rush, and just sports media in general. I started at Bob's beginning of last school year, so I'm just over like a year and 7 months or something like that working there. It'll be 2 years in a couple of months. I got the job because I used to live right across the street from there, and every night I always had weird sleep hours and a terrible sleep schedule, so I would always be up at midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And so when I got bored, I would just go over to Bob's and get a snack and then hang out and talk to the people who worked there, and became really good friends with the people who worked there. And one of those guys ended up becoming the hiring manager for Bob's. And so when I turned 21, they asked me if I wanted a job, and I said, "You can give me guaranteed hours?" "Absolutely." One time a girl came in on her 21st birthday and promised me that she wasn't going to throw up, which already should have been a sign that she probably was going to throw up. And as her friend was checking out and she was standing by the door, out of the corner of my eye, just saw her put her hands to her face. And she threw half up on the ice cream cooler, and then the other half she got into the garbage. Tip jar? Oh yeah, so it started, it's just like a this or that. Like there's two sections to it's like an old cigarette box that they divided in half. And so originally it was just kind of like a constantly changing what the tip jar said, just to keep it exciting. And so it would be like, "Oh, do you like a drunk cigarette or a drunk vape?" or something like that. It was basically just kind of engagement baiting to try and get more tips and more money. Another thing I'd say is that I'm the only employee there. It's a family-owned business, and so everybody else that works in Bob's is a part of the family running the business. When I'm there from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m., I'm the only one there. So that's a little bit different, where it's like I'm the only one responsible for everything. Yeah, so I get there at 6:55. I like to get there a little early. Clock in. I head to the back. I stock all of the tall boys and all of the White Claws and the Twisted Teas and all that stuff that have been depleted, and then just fill that in. And when I'm done with that, go in, count in my till, trade out with whoever was on shift. They go back and do their thing, and I just kind of sit there, intermittently stock as people come in. So yeah, it's just maintaining the store, and then that usually takes me till about 1:50, 1:55, and that's when I just count where my till's at, get ready for closing, 2 a.m., close the door. I think people are surprised to learn how slow we actually are. I think everybody assumes that just because we're in the heart of Greek Row, we constantly got people in and out, and that there's just constantly business going on. There's a lot of dead time. It's made it really tough. I work from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. 3 nights a week. Most of the time I'm up till 3 or 4, and so then I have from 4 till 8 to sleep. So those nights are a bit rough, and it has caused some troubles. Also starting at 7 p.m. I don't get the full till 11:59 to turn something in if it's due on a Thursday or a Friday. You got to be okay with sitting around, and not only sitting around, obviously stocking stuff, but being by yourself for 7 hours. It gets lonely for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm graduating in 2 months, so I got an internship in Oregon with the baseball team with the Drifters again, so I'll be moving back to Eugene. In this job market, I feel like I'll just be lucky to get whatever, so I'm just looking for any opportunity I can take, I guess, and then just keep doing freelance stuff on the side.